another video. Everything's Terry. Blessings, y'all. Now, I'm going to do something different, you guys. I'm going to do a double feature. Two reviews in one video because I only got like a little something to say about each one of these movies. So I thought I'd just put them both together since it's going to be like short for each of them. And both of the movies are actually, they both came out in 2023 and they both are horror films. One is called Knock at the Cabin, and the other is called There's Something Wrong with the Children. So I'll do There's Something Wrong with the Children first. Who would like the movie There's Something Wrong with the Children? The people who would like this movie will be people who are in a mood for like something that's kind of silly. It's not too serious. It's not boring, but it's not the best movie. It's probably going to be for people who are not big fans of horror movies, who don't want to see like a whole bunch of gore and a whole bunch of guts and blood. And it's going to be for people who are not looking for like serious storylines and or not coming to a movie to see something that's really in depth and something that's really going to capture your attention for the whole movie. It's really going to be something silly. If you're looking for something that's really like silly and all that, or something that you can just sit there and watch and have fun watching it with the family, then this will probably be a movie for you. But if you like a hardcore horror fan and like a bunch of gore and a bunch of kills, real good storylines, and you really want to be scared out of your mind, then this will not be a movie for you, unfortunately. But as far as like the characters, I like the characters. The final girl in this movie was a real good character, and the children actually did a good job as acting in this movie too. And it was like an argument scene between the two couples. You guys, the argument scene was crazy. That's one of the best scenes in a movie. And to be in a horror film, that's something. Like to have an argument scene, it's almost like the argument scene in the Haunted Hill House, how crazy that was. But yeah, the acting was pretty good. The only thing I didn't really like about the movie was it didn't have a lot of kills in it. It was kind of campy. But as far as if I liked it or not, I really liked it because I think it's on the level of like Goosebumps. Goosebumps didn't have a lot of gore and stuff in it. It was kind of like silly at times and all that. And it'd have like cringe acting every now and then and characters of that nature. But it was still a good watch. So if you're a fan of Goosebumps, you'll probably like this movie. The only thing is it goes on longer than a Goosebumps episode. It's like 4 Goosebumps episodes put into one instead of just, you know what I mean? So Goosebumps fan, I probably like this movie. But like I say, if you like Terrorizer 2 and Saw type movies, then this won't be the movie for you. It don't got a lot of gore, it don't got a lot of kills and stuff of that nature. But for me, I really liked it. The only thing I really didn't like about There's Something Wrong with the Children is the last part of the movie. Not that I like the ending in particular, but the last part of the movie was kind of corny. It's like, that's how you gonna end it. And another thing I didn't like the theme music for the beginning. I think they played it a couple more times in the movie, but the theme music was like kind of like a upbeat, silly type of sounding music that don't put you in the mood for the movie. I'm like, why would you play a song like this? Like, this is like some exciting type of music. It's supposed to like, on another part of the movie, it played like an eerie type of song. I prefer that song more. I'm like, why couldn't you make this be like the theme music of the movie? Like, make it sound more eerie. But it was kind of eerie when you see the kids and their eyes is glowing and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so it has a little bit of creepiness to it. But all in all, I would probably give it like maybe like a 7 out of 10 because I really liked it, y'all. But it all depends. A lot of people won't like that movie, but I liked it. And as far as the Knock at the Cabin, you guys, I judge every movie made by M. Night Shyamalan. I judge on a high scale. So you already know I'm going with this. Knock at the Cabin, the first half of the movie, when it had a lot of mystery to it, it was pretty good. I give it that. The cinematography was good. The storyline was good up to a point. And I love Batista's acting was a great highlight. But as far as like after the first half, it kind of fell off to me. It's almost like I expect big twist from M. Night Shyamalan, and you didn't get no big twist at the end. It ended up turning out to be something predictable, and it's like, So I really and actually, y'all, Knock at the Cabin is this movie more in particular for this double review is the reason I put these two movies in the same review, because Knock at the Cabin, I felt like I didn't need to put this movie in a separate review because I really ain't having that much to say about the damn thing. Like, come on, man. You got the Sixth Sense. You gotta give us some twist, M. Night Shyamalan. That's what you're known for. We want to see that. But luckily for him, he gave us good cinematography like he do in his films. And he gave us some great acting from Batista, which you get from some of his other films. But all in all, Knock at the Cabin, I give it like a 6 out of 10, y'all. So, Knock at the Cabin, it's your fault that you got put in with this movie, and where There's Something Wrong with the Children is a better movie than you, and it's your fault, M. Night Shyamalan. You made this movie. But I will say Batista had better acting than anybody in There's Something Wrong with the Children. So that's my take on both of those movies, y'all. Check those two movies out. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like Knock at the Cabin or if you like There's Something Wrong with the Children. And we'll discuss in the comments. Unfortunately, you all, that's the end of this video. I'm Little T the Don, and I'm out. Peace.